one man behind 4 million.
In 2025, the air in Los Angeles felt different. No special events, no giveaways. Yet, for the first time in Dodgers history, attendance surpassed 4 million. At the heart of it all stood one man, Shohei Ohtani. When he steps onto the field, people gather, the city moves, and the economy surges. In this video, we dive into the real economic impact of Shohei Ohtani, the man who made even a $700 million contract look like a bargain.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
A truly one-of-a-kind legend.
September 21st, 2025. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, this day became a historic moment, one that will forever be remembered. It was the final home game of the regular season, a matchup against the San Francisco Giants at Dodger Stadium. Then, in the middle of the game, at exactly 2:36 p.m. local time, the team made a major announcement. During our final home game of the season, the Los Angeles Dodgers have officially surpassed 4 million in attendance for the first time in franchise history. The announcement sent waves of cheers and surprise through the packed stadium. By the end of the season, the total attendance stood at an astounding 4,012,470, an average of 49,537 fans per game. To understand just how extraordinary that number is, you have to look back at MLB history. No team had drawn over 4 million fans since 2008, and even then, it was only achieved by the Yankees and Mets, both of whom were saying farewell to their old stadiums that year. In other words, those records came with rare emotional circumstances: final seasons, farewell tours, special events. But the Dodgers? There was no farewell season, no special promotion, no gimmick. And yet, they broke the 4 million mark. The reason was clear to everyone: Shohei Ohtani. The team's previous record, set in 2019, was 3,974,309, a number that had stood just shy of the milestone until Ohtani shattered it. American media outlets across the country quickly picked up the story. This 4 million milestone can't be told without Shohei Ohtani. Without him, this record simply wouldn't exist. No one has witnessed this phenomenon more closely than Dodgers CEO Stan Kasten. "He's truly one of a kind," Kasten said. "We've never seen anything like him." The Ohtani effect isn't just about baseball, it's about energy, emotion, and economy. This 4 million milestone moved hearts, not only across baseball, but across borders. In the next chapter, we'll look at why some people are now calling Shohei Ohtani the biggest bargain in sports.
$700 million was a steal.
The Los Angeles Dodgers' pursuit of the historic 4 million attendance milestone was driven by a force far greater than anyone could have imagined: Shohei Ohtani. This achievement wasn't just about breaking records or proving popularity. It symbolized a transformation of economics, culture, and the very value of baseball itself. According to Professor Emeritus Katsumi Miyamoto of Kansai University, Ohtani's total economic impact in Japan and the U.S. for 2024 was estimated at over 116.8 billion yen, a staggering figure that shows how far beyond sports his influence truly reaches. The numbers don't lie. In 2023, the Dodgers' average home attendance was 47,371. By 2025, it had risen to 49,537. That's an increase of roughly 2,000 fans per game, or more than 175,000 additional attendees across 81 home games. An almost impossible feat, given the limited seating capacity at Dodger Stadium. But perhaps even more astonishing is Ohtani's impact on the road. When the Dodgers played away games, their average attendance jumped from 32,291 in 2023 to 36,253 in 2025, a 12% increase, the highest growth rate in all of Major League Baseball. Simply put, Shohei Ohtani is a player who draws crowds wherever he goes. He's not just an athlete, he's a walking economy. And the Ohtani effect doesn't stop at the ballpark. In Japan, sales of Dodgers merchandise have skyrocketed by an unbelievable 2,000% year over year. This isn't just baseball fandom, it's a cultural movement. People aren't just watching Ohtani, They're supporting him, celebrating him, and investing in him. At the Dodgers Stadium team store, a game-used ball signed by Shohei Ohtani was sold for $20,000, and it sold out instantly. What's more, many of those buyers were visitors from Japan, showing just how far his influence reaches across borders. Shohei Ohtani has moved beyond the realm of a superstar athlete. He has become a phenomenon, a force powerful enough to move entire economies. They call it the Ohtani economy. And it's no exaggeration, the entire stadium, and even the businesses surrounding it, now revolve around him. What's happening at Dodger Stadium might just be the blueprint for a new era of sports business. Looking at this phenomenon, you can't help but feel that Ohtani's impact goes far beyond numbers. His presence changes the atmosphere. It's something you can feel. There are very few athletes in the world who can do that. His relentless work ethic and humility make him a true source of pride for Japan. And for many around the world, watching him stand tall on the global stage is nothing short of inspiring. What do you think? How far do you believe Shohei Ohtani's influence really goes?
The stadium Shohei Ohtani transformed.
Since Shohei Ohtani joined the Dodgers in 2024, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles has undergone changes that were impossible to ignore. This was no ordinary player addition. It was nothing short of a revolution. The most striking change? The sudden surge of Japanese tourists in the stands. Previously, spotting Japanese fans at Dodgers games was rare. The crowd was predominantly local. But once Ohtani took the field wearing number 17, everything changed. The stadium started to look like a home game in Japan, with Japanese fans in jerseys flooding the seats. Even thousands of miles from home, it felt like the energy of a Japanese ballpark had arrived in Los Angeles. And the transformation didn't stop with attendance. The lineup of corporate sponsors began to shift dramatically. After Ohtani's arrival, 12 major Japanese companies, including ANA, Toyo Tires, Daiso, Kowa, and Ito-En, signed new sponsorship deals with the Dodgers. The stadium experience itself also embraced Japanese culture. Tsukiji Gindako opened a stand offering takoyaki-flavored Dodger dogs, bringing a taste of Japan to the ballpark. Stadium tours introduced Japanese language options, and signage throughout the venue increasingly featured Japanese text, creating the impression of a little Japan in Los Angeles. At the center of all this change, Shohei Ohtani. His influence goes far beyond being a baseball player. He's not just a superstar, he's a force that reshapes the stadium, the fan experience, and even the business landscape. Simply put, when Ohtani is there, everything changes. Even the Dodgers' top executives couldn't hide their astonishment at the scale of these changes. Team president Stan Kasten said, "The numbers reflecting the impact Shohei has brought are truly off the charts, far beyond what we expected. Honestly, $700 million feels way too low. He's in a league of his own. We've never seen anything like this before." His words revealed the extraordinary economic and cultural influence Ohtani has had on the franchise. In such a short time, he has completely transformed the stadium experience, the fan base, and even the roster of sponsors, something no single player had ever achieved before. The fact that one player can reshape an entire organization, that, in essence, is the revolution Shohei Ohtani has brought to the Dodgers.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.